I'm just helping you invest in your future, my friend.
It sounds like a get-rich-quick scheme.
Yes, thank you. You will get rich quick. We all will.
Hello. Oh my God. Do you think I would have figured out how my computer works, but still haven't figured it out. That's better. Okay. Hi, everyone. Hi, everyone. How are we doing? Let me know. Okay. Hello, Lori, Mr. Ranger Lab, Sina, Heather, Harrison. Make sure you switch to the live chat. What's up, everybody? Okay. We got a new Bubba Cam. The baby is here. You can't see, I got a new comforter as well, and it's a little dark, so you can't really see him, but he's here. Hi, everyone. How's your Saturday going? I am procrastinating as per usual and thought, what better to do than the actual work I need to get done? And let's go live. Yes. We are bringing back all the nostalgia with the dial-up internet intro. Oh my God. Okay. I got the snacks today. I got some just regular water, no sparkling water today. And I'm not really sure what we're going to do. I have if you follow me on Instagram, if you don't follow me on Instagram, you should. If you don't, or if you do, you might have seen I was gifted a bunch of equipment from Apple. And so I haven't actually opened any of it. So I was thinking maybe I could get the iPad set up. Maybe we could watch something. Let me know in the chat what the vibe is. We've done one of these sort of like more informal streams before where we kind of just hang out and chat about stuff. So I'm down to do whatever, honestly. Bubba's probably just going to take a little nippity nap. Let's see. See if I can, there we go, label him. So freaking cute. Okay. Anyways. Yeah, thank you. Super exciting. So they reached out to me a couple of weeks ago and had actually invited me to, I guess they were hosting like backtrack. A little bit of context, those of you that don't know this. I have a TikTok account where I share a lot of information about like how to start and grow a small business in Canada. And so Apple reached out to me and said they were hosting a small business event in one of their stores here in Vancouver where I live. And they invited me, but I was actually in Toronto when the Vancouver event was happening. So they were like, oh, great. We actually have a Toronto event happening the following week, but it was the same day that I was flying back to Vancouver. So long story short, I couldn't attend any of the in-person stuff that they had going on, but I had this contact with Apple PR. So I had just mentioned to them like, hey, I'm thinking about buying an iPad for my business, which I genuinely am. Just wondering if you have like any recommendations for me on products that I should look into. And anyways, they offered to send me one for free. It's just a loan, so I have it until February. But very exciting nonetheless. I am all part of the Apple ecosystem. I have a MacBook, Apple TV, my iPhone. Big fan. So I'm excited to try that out. So if you are someone who uses an iPad specifically for either like your business or any kind of like organizational stuff, note-taking, that sort of thing, please let me know what apps you use, because I'm kind of like making a list and I'm going to just experiment and see if it's worth it for me to eventually invest in my own iPad. The vibe is chill. That was kind of my thought for sure. Heather, that's hilarious. Heather says, I saw Jay Shetty in a car commercial and thought of you. Oh, we love a Jay Shetty moment. Actually, so after I did that live stream, one of my best friends texted me. She's like, so what are your thoughts on Mel Robbins? Because she used to be like a huge Jay Shetty fan, and then I've kind of convinced her that he's a grifter. So anyway, it was pretty funny. Oh, that's pretty cool. So Harrison says, I was at an Apple event last Saturday in New York City. They're pretty solid. One of my best friends is a trainer on the Apple Fitness Plus. That's really cool. One of my creator friends here in Vancouver actually just got flown by Apple to LA last week, and she was filming a new Apple Watch commercial. So she's a runner. So they brought in a bunch of runners and they were doing all this fun stuff. So pretty cool stuff. Notably, an Apple Notes and Trello. Okay, awesome. I was also told to get Procreate, and I forget the other one. I put a poll out on Instagram, so people have been sending me their recommendations. Good Notes was one of them. I'm excited for this feature too. Although I'm more of like a physical book person, I do appreciate the portability. Like I have a Kindle that I really like to travel with. So, and I also think one of the biggest reasons I really wanted the iPad is because sometimes it's really like a pain in the butt to haul my whole like laptop and everything around when I want to like go work at a coffee shop or something. So I figure this is a good way to see if this is like a better alternative for having to like carry my laptop everywhere. Just because my laptop is plugged into so many things, like my camera and my lighting and my microphone. And so then to have to like unplug all of that just to like go sit at my kitchen table is kind of annoying. Yeah, that's what a lot of the consensus from my friends who don't own businesses were like, I love my iPad so much. It's so great. So I'm excited. Yeah, and my favorite feature is like airdropping. So obviously I do a lot of like content creation, and it's so nice to be able to airdrop, like edit stuff on my computer, because editing on your phone is really annoying if you didn't know. So it's so nice to be able to edit stuff on my computer, airdrop it to my phone, and then put it on TikTok or Instagram or whatever. There's nothing like the Apple ecosystem, you know? I have Procreate and it's amazing. Awesome. I'm thinking it would be fun. I've been wanting to get into some like design stuff, so I figured it would be a fun way to do that. I should have taken pictures. So in the contract that I signed, they're like, you have to send everything back exactly how it looks. So as I unbox everything, I have to like take photos of what it looks like to make sure that I don't mess it up when I return it. Oh, this is so smart. So they didn't send me an Apple Watch, probably because I didn't ask for one. That's like the one Apple product I don't have. I have a Fitbit Sense. Just because really the only reason I have a Fitbit is because my dad has a Fitbit and he likes to do like step competitions. So to appease him, I stuck to the Fitbit, but maybe one day I'll get an Apple Watch. But yeah, the Apple ecosystem is like unmatched. And with like the AirPods, if anyone has an Apple TV, being able to listen to the TV with your AirPods in is amazing, because my partner's office is like right off our living room. And so he can be like in a work meeting while I'm watching TV. Because do I work? Not really. I'm just kidding. Depends who you ask. Oh, that's awesome. See, there's so many things I feel like that they do that I didn't know about, even their small business program. So they have small business experts that work in their stores, aside from like the Genius Bar, that are like knowledgeable in small business. They know tools around small business, and they can kind of like help you work to grow and like figure out what kind of tools and apps you should be using as a small business owner, which I didn't even know existed until, again, they reached out to me and sent me all this info. So I actually requested that my contact set me up with a meeting with one of these like experts so that I can go into the store and like have the experience and tell people about it. Because I feel like it's like an underutilized service. I didn't even know it existed, and I like specialize in small business. So really, really cool to see all the stuff that they have going on. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. So I don't have the Magic keyboard. I just have like a Logitech keyboard that I bought on Amazon, but I sync it to my MacBook, and you can hook it up to like 3 different devices. So I'm going to connect it to the iPad as well, but they did lend me one of these. I'm assuming this is what you're talking about. the Magic Keyboard Folio. So if I were to buy an iPad, I don't know that I would buy the Keyboard Folio just because I already have a wireless keyboard. But it is pretty cool that it connects right to the iPad. So I'm looking forward to playing with that. And I'm mostly looking forward to playing with this Apple Pencil. The lighting, sorry, is like... But I really just want to like draw stuff. Maybe make some cool merch for you guys. I'm thinking about swapping to Apple for my next update, but I have a Samsung watch that I'm not sure would work with an Apple phone. I would assume it would. So it's actually funny, when I posted the story this morning about the partnership, one of my former yoga clients reached out to me and said, Danielle, I thought you were an Android girly till you died, because I used to have a Google Pixel, and I had like 3 or 4 different iterations of the Google Pixel. Like every time they'd come out with an updated one, I would buy it. And I was always like, I'm an Android person through and through. But again, it was because I didn't understand the Apple ecosystem. I didn't understand how seamlessly everything kind of like works together. I've always had a MacBook. Like I've had a MacBook since probably 2009 maybe. But I was never sold on the iPhone. I was like, I don't understand why everyone wants an iPhone. Then I became a content creator and I was like, okay, the iPhone is superior. I'm sorry. I could never go back to an Android, I don't think. But I wouldn't think there would be any issues syncing it with your Samsung watch. Again, just because I use a Fitbit, which is a Google product, and it works fine with my iPhone. So I would be team iPhone. I have an Android phone. Nothing wrong with that. Again, just for me, it wasn't working anymore. I can always tell in terms of like content creation. I don't know if the like applications like Instagram and TikTok favor the quality of an iPhone, because like the camera on a Google Pixel is actually insane. But when you upload like a TikTok recorded on an Android phone, it looks like you filmed it on a thumb. Like it's so blurry. But I do like the interface of Android. I think so. Every video from now on is just going to be me with my iPad being like, this is a pyramid. This is me. This is you guys. I'm just kidding. Oh. That's okay. You haven't missed much. We're not really doing anything. It's just me blabbering as per usual. Okay, so I guess we can go ahead and open this. So they did like already rip off all the security tags and everything again because it's a loaner. I don't know if other people have like already used these or what the deal is. Or if they're like product displays from stores. Who knows? But again, I just have to like take photos of everything to make sure that I put it back together correctly. Oh my God, I can't get the box open. What is the secret? Right? Like it's already... Maybe it's not already open? Oh, I thought it was already open. Oh my God, you guys. I swear to God I opened one of these boxes yesterday, but I guess I hallucinated maybe. Okay. I'm struggling. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I'm assuming everything here is like the newest. Let me see. So this is the Apple Pencil USB-C. I'm not sure which version that is. 2023. So this is the newest Apple Pencil, I'm guessing. And then they sent me the 10th generation iPad, which is, they sent me this one because this is the one I asked for. This is the one I said I was looking at. And so they wanted to send me like what I would actually potentially purchase, I guess. So this was manufactured in 2022. And then the keyboard was 2022 as well. Okay, this is the one that's already open. Yeah, okay. I'm like, I know I opened one of these yesterday. So this is the keyboard folio. So it's like a case, for those of you that aren't familiar, a case for the back of the iPad, and then, oh God. And then it has like the little mini keyboard. I didn't realize the keyboard had a trackpad built into it. That's super cool. I really like that. You know what? Maybe I will buy one of these. It's a business expense. It's a write-off. Okay. Okay, I think maybe it would actually be better if I video myself pulling it out of the package, just in terms of like how I'm supposed to repackage it when I send it back. Although like I'm sure if I include all the pieces, it's not a big deal, but just in case. Okay. Oh my God. Sorry, buddy. Okay. Trying to keep up with the chat as well. I purchased an iPhone for my 72-year-old father. Even he learned how to use it. He said it took some time, but he loves it. Same with my dad. My dad switched to an iPhone before I did, actually. But he loves it. He loves to send, I'll just show you guys. I taught him how to make like memojis. And so then he loves to send me the little memojis. And when I was home visiting, we set him up with the newest like iOS 17 update. You can create like a little contact card. So like mine looks like this. I don't want to show my phone number. It's like me and my dog. But, whoops. I don't know why. I just want to show you his. His is really funny just because it's his, it's his little memoji. And it even has hearing aids because my dad wears hearing aids. Okay, I'll just cover it. But it's so cute. He's like bald and then you can see his little hearing aids. So funny. Okay. Wait, who has a new group of puppies? Oh, these people. Okay, I see. Sorry, you're talking about someone else's channel. I love puppies. The rest of my family uses iPhones apart from my mom, who's using an old Android phone because she dropped her previous iPhone and my niece's horse stood on it. Oh my God. My mom uses my old Google Pixel because she's too cheap to buy her own phone. So I can relate. I got an iPhone when it was the only smartphone available, so have been an Apple person since. My work laptop was a PC. Very nice. Okay. I get so distracted. Hello, Eloise. Welcome. We're just unboxing my PR from Apple. I'm just recording it so that I can remember how to put it all back together when I have to return it, if I have to return it in 3 months. So we have the case, this little paper thing, and then the keyboard. So put all this back together. Cool. So that's the first one. What's everyone else doing today, though, besides watching me unbox my gifts? Okay, so this one hasn't been pulled. How did this box open if the thing was still intact? Very confused. Okay. Let's see. That's better. Okay, it's coming. It's coming. Cool. Okay. Should record this as well. Oh my God. I can't get it. I cut my nails really, really short today. And now I can't get the paper. There we go. Okay, so here it is. Moment of truth. This This is the, just gotta show it to my phone. The iPad 10. And I'm gonna get my grimy fingerprints all over it. We love that. Okay, so the paper. I'm so nervous. Then we have the little card. Okay, and then the charger. So take that out. Put the paper back in. Put this back in. And then we'll close that up. Okay, so that one's done. Okay, I think I'll worry about the Apple Pencil later. And for now, we'll see if we can get this folio thing all rigged up. I did errands and chores. Very exciting. What did I do today? Oh, I slept in till 8:30, which for me is like really sleeping in. And then I sat on the couch for like an hour watching Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. Then I took my dog for a walk. Did some work. Went to the gym. Now here we are. Oh, I had to refilm a brand deal that I'm working on. Really annoying. I hate complaining about my job just because I am very privileged to be able to do the work that I do. But let me just say, one of the frustrations with like being a content creator is having a brand like approve a concept and then you film it and then they tell you, by the way, we need you to change this. And I'm like, why didn't you change the script when I sent you the script over? Why'd you approve it if I'm not allowed to say these things? So anyway, I had to refilm a video. And now I'm here. So, we're living the dream. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear you're sick, Eloise. That sucks. Ugh. I feel like I might have something coming on. Hopefully not, but TBD. I'm filming, editing, and uploading videos right now. You're filming while you're watching? Okay, now the question is, how do we turn the iPad on? So I have it, I'll use the, no. Okay, I have it like on my desk. I guess the button at the top. Do I need to charge it first? Oh no, okay, it's turning on. The iPad is turning on. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you. Yeah, I probably even like the editing style, the way I talk on camera. I haven't actually gone back and watched any of those videos recently. But I was almost considering like taking the old scripts from my like business related videos and then recreating them, making them maybe like a little bit more engaging. So let me know if that would be of interest. Just because I think my like editing style has changed a lot in the last year. I've learned a lot. And it'd be interesting to see. Okay, swipe up. English. Canada. Bring your current iPhone near this iPad. Unlock to continue. Oh, this is cool. I don't even have to do anything. Waiting for the iPhone. Position this image. Wow. Technology, man. I don't understand it. The other cool thing with the new iOS 17, sorry. Set up for me. Enter your passcode. Whoops. Sorry, the other cool thing about the iOS 17 update is if you are trying to airdrop pictures to someone else that has the update, you can just touch phones and it'll automatically send them. It's like really, really cool. Okay. So now it's going to update on its own. Very cool. I love that. I probably wasn't as cynical and didn't say that I hated it here every other video. Use your fingerprint in place of your passcode. Okay. Probably this one. Sorry, I'm like trying to set up the finger detection. Okay. Oh my god. I don't understand. Okay, maybe if I turn it. Okay. We'll see. I don't know how that works. The one on the computer is so much easier. I didn't realize that the iPad had this. So again, I have a MacBook Pro, M1, whatever the new one that came out. Like I bought it this year, last year. I don't remember. Anyway, and it has like the Touch ID. I didn't know the iPad had that. Okay, and now I can set it up with the other finger. That was my other question, because I was like, if it's tilted this way, how? Are they going to be able to tell what's happening? I'm sorry if this isn't entertaining. I'm like, what is going on? Welcome to the 21st century. If anyone's curious what I'm doing, I'm literally just lifting my finger, putting it back down. It just keeps telling me, lift your finger, place your finger, lift your finger, place your finger. How many times I gotta do this? There we go. Oh my god, it's still going! It's like the longest process ever. Okay. I feel like I'm playing a game, and I'm not very good at it. We're getting close. Done. Okay, cool. Wow, that was stressful. The mysteries of the thin metal box, literally though. I'm like, what is going on? Can you guys hear the dog snoring? Little baby snoozles. He's so sleepy. This is peak peak entertainment. Oh, sorry. I'm eating popcorn and I'm choking on the kernels. This is my favorite thing to watch on YouTube, is people just looking really confused like a boomer at their technology. Choose how you want to transfer apps and data to this iPad. I don't want all the same apps though. I think I'll do it on my own. Very true. If you can learn Ecamm Live midstream, the iPad should be a cakewalk. I feel like all of these more casual streams are just me every time learning a new technology. So the last time we did a chat and chill, I learned how to use Ecamm Live. Today I'm learning how to use an iPad. You can do Apple Pay on your iPad? This is so weird. I'm going to walk around to a store with my iPad. Just picture this. I'm at, Home Depot buying some lighting for my office. I walk up to the cash, whip out my iPad. Bleep. I do use Apple Pay a lot, but on my iPhone, not my iPad. Oh, man. Too good. I really don't care enough. It's like taking forever to verify my credit card, but I'm like, I don't actually care if my credit card is on here, and I don't even know. Oh my god. So funny story. So anyone who's been following my Instagram saga with my teeth, I'm having dental surgery in December. But when this all started like happening back in August, my gums were incredibly swollen around one of my molars. And so I went into the dentist and I was like, I had made an appointment because like obviously something's going on. I need to get this looked at. As soon as I walked in, the receptionist was like, well, have you been eating popcorn recently? And I was like, lady, I think I know the difference between popcorn stuck in my gums and a severe infection. But no, I haven't been eating popcorn recently. Oh. Needless to say, I wish it was popcorn in my gums, but unfortunately, it wasn't. Oh, so cute. My dog is asleep under a blankie. So cute. This guy keeps... Oh, we're stuck. Keeps sprawling. Getting further and further away. Look, he's at work. You can't even really see him. Okay, cool. We figured it out. So, here it is. Here it is. Ah, iPad is set up. Okay, question for those of you that have one with the Apple Pencil. What app can I use to like write with the Apple Pencil? So one of my big things was like, every night before I go to bed, I write down my to-do list and I do it in a journal, but it would be really handy to do it on my iPad so that I could look at it on my computer the next day. Can I? Oh, it's telling me right now. Never mind, I figured it out. So in Notes, you can take notes with your Apple Pencil. Cool. So I'm going to start doing that. I'm going to start writing my to-do list on here so that it can automatically transfer to my computer. Oh my goodness. Okay, how do I import... I guess because I didn't import any of my app data, it didn't import any of my notes. I gotta figure that out. Ugh. Thank you so much, Zita. That's really nice. I hope you have a great day. Yeah, exactly. So my story is that I had a root canal done many, many years ago, like 16 years ago, 17 years ago. And at the time, my parents could only afford to like get the root canal done. They couldn't afford to put a crown on it. So I just never got the crown. And then this year I was like, you know what? I'm finally in a position where like I could afford to do that. I might as well get it done. So I spent whatever it was, $1,300 to get this crown put on my tooth. Well, I guess it like irritated the tooth enough to realize that the root canal had actually failed. And so they were like, okay, now we're going to need to do another root canal on this tooth. Well, I went to the orthodontist. They did like this 3D x-ray and it turns out the roots of the root canal were cracked and the whole tooth has to be extracted. But because I'm only 31, they don't want to just like leave a hole in my head. So I have to get the tooth extracted, have a bone graft done, and then get a implant, so like a screw drilled into my skull. So, needless to say, it's not going to be a very fun surgery, and it's super expensive. And basically, if I don't get it done, the whole tooth is going to disintegrate eventually. So, looking forward to that. Absolutely not. I found a surgeon that will do it, like will put me to sleep to do it. I have a lot of dental trauma from when I was younger, so I absolutely cannot be awake for this. So I'm going to have that done right before Christmas. So I might have to take a little break from making content from like the end of December into January, but I figured it's fine because people are probably doing stuff with their families. They're not watching YouTube anyway. But yeah, that's my story for the day. Okay, cool. Actually, love this question, Eloise. So I have been going through like a bit of a funk lately where... No, I don't want that. I've been going through a funk lately where I've been really struggling to like stay up to date with my content, mostly just because I feel like I have so much going on in my personal life that like I'm stressed. So I've been trying to get back into writing scripts for my deep dive content because those of you that watch my content probably know that I don't do like off the cuff content other than my reaction videos because I never know what I'm saying. So I like to have a script, but I've been struggling to write scripts. So I've actually been using ChatGPT to help me a little bit, and this is how I use it. So for example, right now I'm working on a video about the finance scammers. So why the finance bros are keeping you broke. And so I literally just went on ChatGPT and said, hey, can you create an outline for me for a video about, you know, how finance gurus pretend that they're rich and make you more broke. And what it did was it gave me like 8 different headlines for the video. It didn't write the script for me, but it said like in section 1, you should talk about, you know, these 3. I'll see if I can pull it up actually, rather than me just trying to explain it. Hold on. Okay. And then I can show you like the actual prompt as well. Okay, it might be easier, or I guess I can do it. Sorry, I'm just like still kind of new here to this whole eCam thing. Okay, so mind my face. I'll be back. This is what it looks like. I said, sorry that it's in all caps, first of all. I was too lazy to take the cap locks off once I realized the cap locks was on. So I was yelling at ChatGPT and I said, create the outline / chapters for a YouTube video where I'm going to debunk / discuss fake finance gurus that make outrageous claims in an attempt to sell you an overpriced program that makes you more broke than when you started. So then what ChatGPT did was it created the chapters and then it gives me like cliff notes as to like what I should actually talk about. So then what I'm able to do is like, okay, so for example, the rise of gurus on social media is chapter 1, and it says discuss the trend of finance gurus leveraging platforms like YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. So I was able to use this prompt and then think to myself, okay, what are the trends that I'm seeing? What has been my experience? And then I was able to like write a script based on that. So I'm not like getting ChatGPT to write the script for me, but I am using it to help me like overcome the writer's block of like, what should I even put in the script? So hopefully that makes sense. Oh, you can see all of my expenses here on the screen. How do I make this go away? Now you know how much my dental surgery is going to cost me and how much my dog costs me. And you can see my list of all of the things that I want to buy eventually. Anyways, I digress. No secrets here. Okay. Sorry, I'm just catching up on the comments I've been ignoring. Is getting surgery set up in Canada logistically easy to do? So if it's a medical surgery, no, but dental surgery isn't part of our healthcare system, so it's really easy. It'd be the same as like in the States. If you have the money to pay for it, you can get signed up right away. But my partner left his job recently, so we don't have dental insurance anymore. So it's going to be expensive, but that's okay. We got to do what we got to do sometimes, you know? Yeah, it's going to be really horrible. I'm not looking forward to it. That's actually a really good tip too, Lori. I appreciate that. Lori says, have you ever tried writing it from the back end towards the beginning? Sometimes that helps me. That's a really smart idea. Thinking of like, what is the conclusion of the video? And then backtracking it from there. Oh, thank you for sharing that in the chat. So this is the link to my how to use ChatGPT video, or one of them. I think there's two, if I recall. But yeah, hopefully that helps, Eloise. Again, it always helps me when I'm like, my brain isn't working. So obviously, again, like you don't want to like get ChatGPT to write the video for you because it kind of sucks at doing that. But it can definitely help to like get the ideas flowing, you know? Okay. Okay, I guess next I say we, like we're doing this together. I'll try and get this pencil working now. So this folio is different than the old one. My friend has the like keyboard folio. This one doesn't fold. So the old one I know like folded into a triangle. This one's just like magnetic, and you just flap it out to make like a kickstand kind of thing. Which like I don't know if that's better or worse. I don't understand, how do I close the apps? Okay. Oh man, so much to learn. How do I get, so like on my iPhone, I guess it might be the same, I just swipe up. On my iPhone, someone with an iPad teach me. If I swipe up, I can like close, now it's not gonna work. Normally if I swipe up, I can close all the apps, or swipe down? No, swipe up, right? And you can close all the apps you have open? How do I do that on the iPad? Somebody help me! Okay, yep, for sure. We're just kind of hanging out and chatting, so any questions anyone has about anything, coaching, content creation, how to become a millionaire, let me know in the comments. Sam, where are you located? You're not in Canada, are you? Aren't all dentists private? Very true. This actually, I feel like there's probably so many careers where it would be so useful. Like I think of, I haven't used it for this, but I've heard of other people using it. Like, let's just say I'm like, what should I cook for dinner? First of all, I could ask ChatGPT. I'm in the mood for chicken. What should I cook for dinner? And it'll like give me a recipe. But even just like, give me a fruity salad dressing recipe, and it'll like pop up with something. You can do the same on the iPad, just swipe up. Okay, maybe my fingers aren't working. Oh, so are there government funded dentists in the UK? Okay, so let's open this. I have to peel it again. How do I? Ah, cool. Okay, I gotta set the phone back up again. Okay. So paper, oh, and then there's the pencil. Okay. Oh, weird. They like wrap the pencil in the paper. Hopefully I don't need to save that because that's not being saved. Okay. Oh, I didn't even get any of that on the camera, so I think I'll be able to figure it out. So how do I... Is the Apple Pencil just always on? Do I have to turn it on? I feel like such a boomer. Sorry, no offense to the boomers in the chat. Okay, swipe up and hold it. Ah, you got it. And then I just, okay, cool. Yeah, it worked. Perfect. Thank you. Thank you so much. Interesting. That's kind of cool, though, that it even exists. That's definitely not a thing here. The only way, you either pay for your dentist out of pocket or you get like benefits through work that'll cover it or cover like a portion of it. Okay, let's see. Gotta try to talk my 21-year-old brother out of coaching. He signed up for an $8,000 mastermind for drop shipping, plus another $8,000 masterclass to become a life coach. Do you have any advice on how to approach that? I feel like I should make a video that's basically like, if you or a loved one are considering signing up for a coaching program, watch this video to learn why you should not do that. But to address this question right now, I would say I would encourage you, or I guess I would tell you to encourage him to do a little bit more research and look up. You could do this and send them to him. Figure out the name of the program that he signed up for. Go on Google and search. So like, let's just say it was called Make $1 Million with Amazon Dropshipping Program. I would go on Google and type in Make $1 Million with Amazon Dropshipping Program Reddit and see what people on Reddit are saying about that specific program. Because most of these like large scale programs that are super popular have been written about on Reddit. So that would be step one, is to find other people who have had negative experiences and share it. Option number two, honestly, is like send him. I have one of my original videos goes over just like, I think it's called Are You a Scammer? And it's like a 10-minute video that explains the red flags to look out for. So maybe watch that video and see if any of or get him to watch it and see if any of those red flags were like promises that he fell for. I know the very first coaching program I almost signed up for was a $1,000 course to teach you like how to build a course. And I remember being so convinced by this webinar that I watched that I walked up to my brother and my partner at the time. And I was like, guys, I think I'm going to buy this course. Like, this woman, she knows everything. She's figured it out. She makes tons of money selling online courses. Like, this is going to be the secret. And they were like, Danielle, like, don't do that. You can figure it out on your own. So I don't know. Ultimately, it just comes down to like finding content online that's going to debunk the reasons why he believed he should sign up for it and then presenting him that. And ultimately accepting that he's his own person. So sometimes he's not, like, he might just not listen to you, which sucks. And it sucks for him. And I hope that he doesn't lose all his money. But you got to like find the cases that defend your argument and present him to that. But Reddit is a great place to start, honestly. Let me know in the comments if you want me to make a video that is like that. Like, if you're thinking of signing up for a coaching program, watch this video. Yeah. Was this about the boomers? It's always you, Lori. I'm sorry. Again, I always just think of my dad. Like, I have to teach my dad how to do the most basic stuff. One time, this was a couple years ago, I had to teach him how to reply all to an email. And that was like peak moment where I realized the knowledge gap. It's on and you can click it to the side of the iPad. Okay. So I just, oh, first I should probably, oh my God. Okay. So it just touches and then what? Does it pop up? Does something pop up? Do I just start using it? No, it's not doing anything. How do I make it work? Help. Yeah, I was joking. So I bought this new comforter last week because I used to have like a white duvet on this bed, and Bubba, it rains so much here, he always has dirty paws, and it was a real pain in the butt to have to like peel apart the duvet and always wash it. So this is just like a comforter blanket thing that I can throw the whole thing in the washing machine, so it's way easier. But it's so dark that you can't really see him. So funny. Get paper feel screen cover to have a better. Oh, where can I get that? Amazon? Okay, this pen still isn't working, so I don't know the secret. Wait, could it be dead? Ah. Okay, so it is stuck to the side. Like I have it like this, but then nothing happens. I don't understand. Okay, I'm kind of like flip-flopping all over the place here. He is absolutely in the whole manifesting bullshit bubble and doesn't take me seriously. And there's only good reviews about those courses because they gatekeep like crazy, even on Reddit. Interesting. Yeah, where can I buy this screen cover? Let me know. Okay, I had the weirdest scam the other day. A friend on Facebook messaged me asking if I had claimed a bonus fund that she saw my name on a list and to message this bloke. His Facebook was brand new. She kept saying I could claim £3,000. Hot. Got quite rude. Turns out it wasn't her. Her Facebook had been hacked. Sounds about right. Anytime I see any of my friends post about like this crypto opportunity, I'm like, you got hacked. Okay, I did do this and it's not working. But maybe it's dead. I'll charge it. Where is... Oh, what kind of... Oh, right, because they upgraded all the chargers now. Everything's like USB-C, right? Okay. Let's see. Let's see if we can figure this out. Okay, here we go. Great advice. Harrison says, see if there are free or cheap resources that act as alternatives and try to present it that he needs to make $16,000 just to break even. That's a really great point. I think a lot of the times these like gurus don't really tell you or like set the scene for what's actually required of you to be able to allow. Okay. To be able, or like what's actually required of you to get the outcome you want. Like they can sell you on this dream of like, I'm going to teach you how to start a business and I'm going to teach you how to, do Amazon FBA or whatever it is. But then you get so excited about being able to finally set up your online store, you forget to realize that, well, if I'm investing $10,000, that means I have to make $10,000. So like really get him to understand the return that needs to come from this investment. Okay, nothing came up, so I'm charging it. Maybe it's dead. Who knows? How do I know if it's even charging? Is there a light? No. We're just hoping for the best here. Amazon, type in paper feel and then your iPad model and the screen size. Okay, cool. Okay, plug it into the iPad. I don't know what it is. It's just what they sent me. I don't know anything. So what, it'll just plug into the bottom? So then what does this do? So does it have to be plugged in for me to use it? Because that's really stupid. No, that didn't do anything either. Sorry. The iPad is USB-C. The pencil is USB-C. I don't know anything. This must be what it felt like when my grandma got her first laptop computer. My grandma was born in 1940. I don't get it. I'll worry about it later. I'll watch a YouTube tutorial or something. I don't know how to Teggy properly. He tells mom he's struggling financially for food, so she gives him money, and she recently found out about his purchases. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. That's so stressful for everyone involved, especially if your brother is like needing money because he spent his money. Oh my God, that makes my heart hurt. Yes. So the iPad itself came with a USB-C to USB-C. So I just unplugged it from my computer. Comes off. And plugged it into the iPad, but nothing happened. So like the pencil is now plugged into the iPad. But nothing's happening. I think ultimately too, it's like, it's so painful. A lot of these situations with coaching remind me of this friend I had in high school who, when we started high school, like 9th grade, she basically like immediately started dating this guy within like the first week of high school. And it was her first boyfriend ever. And he was awful. This guy sucked. This was back when we used to like use MSN all the time to talk to each other. And people would like have screenshots of him flirting with other girls, chatting with girls, like hitting on them, asking them for nudes, all of this stuff. To the point where we literally printed out screenshots of this guy hitting on these other women, brought them to school and showed her like, this guy freaking sucks. You need to break up with him. She was like, you know, he wouldn't do that to me. You guys are making this up, like all of this stuff. When we have literal screenshot proof, this is back in like 2010, that we printed off from our MSN. She didn't believe us. To this day, they're still together. But some people, my point is, all that to say, some people don't know what's not good for them. And by the way, this guy still sucks. But they got to figure it out on their own, I guess. I don't know. It really, really sucks, though, when you're on the outside trying to convince someone that you care about to, like, look out for themselves, and they don't. Okay, now go to Bluetooth. Okay. Yes, boss. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Nope. All that comes up is my TV. I'm going to have to Google this later. Yeah, I couldn't believe it. All of us. And it wasn't even just me. It was like me and like a group of our girlfriends all had proof. We bring it to school. We print it out on the frickin' computer lab. We bring it to her. Let's just call her Becky. And we say, Becky, your boyfriend sucks. Here's the proof. I remember he had like an ex-girlfriend. Again, we're in the 9th grade. So like, does it really count? Whatever. But he had this ex-girlfriend. We'll call her Jennifer. And so there's a chat between him and Jennifer where he's saying, I still love you. I want you back. Da-da-da-da-da. We print off this literal chat and we bring it to her and we say, your boyfriend sucks, like he's asking for his ex-girlfriend back. And she says, you guys don't know what you're talking about. It's the same. Like you sign up for a coaching program. You say like, look at all these bad reviews about Brooke Castillo's life school. Don't waste your money. Anyone can be a life coach. You don't need to pay $20,000. And the people tell me, and this is real comments that I've gotten on that video, You just don't understand her teachings. You just didn't listen to her podcast correctly. You're just a jealous hater. And I'm like, okay, whatever. I guess the people that are saying they lost $100,000 after taking her life coaching don't know what they're talking about, right? Ugh, painful. So, needless to say, I hope Becky's doing all right, but her boyfriend sucks. Yeah, like, I'm not just gonna talk shit. I need the proof so that you'll listen to me. But then you don't even listen to me. So, like, why do I care if you don't care? So sad. Yeah, like, people sometimes gotta live and learn the hard way. And it really sucks, again, especially when you care about them. Because obviously you want what's best for people. But at the end of the day, too, it's like, their life isn't your life. So I can't spend my time, like, I can't spend my time stressing about a problem that the other person doesn't want to solve for themselves. And I mean, I think that applies to a lot of different pieces of our life. So it just really, it's shitty when you're like stuck in it, you know? Okay. Whoa. I found some coaches for you. Oh, interesting. Okay, I'm going to screenshot. Oh, no. So Sina says, my aunt is now on the self-help / NLP train and started this whole victim blaming BS. When you are in a bad place, reflect what you have done, that you are there, if you attracted that, etc. Actually, I appreciate you for bringing this up right now because I finished listening to a podcast this morning, which I found to be really helpful, actually, and not in like the toxic positivity way. So hold on, I'm just gonna... I believe it was... Okay, so I listened to the podcast called Hidden Brain. It's really good if you haven't heard of it. But the episode specifically is from October 30th, and it's called Change Your Story, Change Your Life. And so it focuses on the stories that we tell ourselves and how the way we paint those stories in our minds impact our reality. But I found that they do it in a way, and this is all like psychology and science based, isn't just like some self-help guru telling you their words of wisdom. They do it in a way that's not like the toxic positivity way of like, well, if you're sad, just be happy and you won't be sad anymore. They actually give you like tangible, practical tips. And they make the caveat of saying like, sometimes you just can't feel better. And that's just it. But it's really about like the psychology behind reframing how we think about things that have happened to us. So I would recommend that episode if you haven't listened, or if you don't listen to that podcast, you should check it out. It's called Hidden Brain, Healing 2.0, Change Your Story, Change Your Life. It was a really good episode. And I'm sorry to hear about your aunt because it's so painful. I had one of my sister's friends reach out to me and say, hey, I'm thinking of becoming a life coach. I was wondering if you could like recommend where I should get started. And I was just like, please don't. No, I just have the, like I paid for it, but I didn't pay for the pro. I only have the, whatever it's called, regular. It was like $300 or something for the year. So I don't have the watermark anymore, but I don't have all of the features of eCam. Yeah, this is true too. Might not be able to get a refund. A lot of these people have like the most insane refund policies. Could always dispute it, I guess, with your credit card company. Yeah, 100%. You just have to do the best you can, but ultimately they have to make their own decisions with the information you give them, and you just have to come from the heart. Oh, so painful. I hate all of this. Yep, absolutely, DC. Link away. Yeah, I love that podcast. They actually did an episode. This was probably about a month ago now. They did an episode about like why people get scammed, and it actually inspired me to add it to my list of like things I want to make YouTube videos on. Yeah, October 9th, how to spot a scam. Really good episode as well. That's probably one of my favorite podcasts. That and like Huberman Labs. I really like Andrew Huberman as well. And then I listen to like a few trash podcasts that just like people gossiping about celebrities, but awesome. I wish you best of luck and keep us posted. I go live Monday. So if you want to come and tell us what happened, I'd love to hear an update. Okay, awesome. I'm wishing you best of luck in this. And be sure to scour YouTube everywhere for this specific program, people's experiences. TikTok, too, could be a good option. So stressful when the people we care about get caught up in stuff like this. Okay. Let's see. How to connect Apple Pencil. Remove the cap and plug your pencil into the lightning connector. Okay, so but that's this, right? Like mine doesn't have a cap. It has a... So maybe I think DC suggested this. Maybe I need to restart the iPad. How do I do that?
Interesting question.
Huh? Okay, shut down. Power off. Okay, turn it back on. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. It's scary to me how quickly people blow their resources on garbage that destroys them and then stubbornly continue down the rabbit hole to prove it leads to something lucrative. It's an addiction. My partner and I talk about this a lot too, especially because I get a lot of like hate comments defending the people that I put in my videos sometimes. Brooke Castillo. And I ask myself, and I know I've talked about this on Instagram, but I always wonder what makes people so like, what makes people defend these like grifters so vehemently, given that these people don't know who you are. They don't care about you. They just want your money. Like, why do you care so much? And it kind of similarly ties into this comment where it's like, okay, you're investing in this program. It's not working. You keep investing because you keep selling yourself on this idea that like it's going to work out eventually. And I think there's a few reasons that this happens. First one, most obviously, is opportunity cost. The sunk cost fallacy. So we think that like, okay, well, I've already invested this money. There has to be a point where I start making the money back. So I just need to keep investing to get to that point. But then part of it too is that I think our identity gets so wrapped up in the thing that we're doing that it's hard for us to admit that like, oh, maybe I got duped. Maybe this whole thing is a scam. And maybe I should just like cut my losses and call it quits. So it's kind of complex, I guess, but it's interesting nonetheless to kind of think about the psychology that goes on behind like why people stay in the grift for so long. Thank you so much for being here, Anna Marie. I appreciate you. She says, I'm new. I just watched one of your playlists, Coaching Scams. Very interesting. Thank you. I appreciate that. Be sure to give the stream a thumbs up if you haven't already. Yes, this is awesome. Thank you for sharing that, DC. Appreciate you. When in doubt, restart or hit it with a hammer. Thank you so much. We'll add it to my dentist fund. Woohoo! Can't wait. Actually, on that note, I was like, okay, maybe I'll get like, they have those smoothie subscription boxes where you can get like pre-made cup smoothies, you know, delivered to your door. I was like, that'll be great for when I have the surgery, because then I can just like make smoothies, dump it in the blender. I don't have to do anything. It's like $100 for 10 smoothies. I was like, this is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. So I'm just going to buy a bunch of fruit, chop it up and put it in Ziploc bags and pre-package the smoothies. Because I'm like, I'm not paying $100 for 10 smoothies. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. In this economy? Unless someone has a hookup at Revive and wants to give me free smoothies. Let me know. But thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Okay, it's still not coming up, so I don't know. I don't know what the secret is. Wait, can you change the tips on these things? So weird. Okay, maybe now I'll put it on the side. No, still nothing. I give up. I don't know. Okay. Just respond to some of my little text messages here. You can replace the tips. Okay, cool. Oh, I guess if you do like art and stuff, you'd need like finer ones, thicker ones, etc., etc. Okay, I'm gonna see. I think I'm gonna move Bubba over here, just because of my big fat head. Whoops, move this here. I'm gonna look up this paper feel thing you were talking about. Got it. Got it. Cool. Oh, okay. Ah! My computer's having a moment. All right. Okay, we need to figure out this pencil thing. I don't understand. Maybe because I have it open? Oh, thank you so much for the subscribe. I appreciate that. Welcome to the channel. Welcome. I need a cool soundbite like DC. Welcome. Instead, I offer you this.
Raise your hand if you want to get rich.
That's my equivalent. You can ask Apple support from your phone. Oh. What's MX Master 2S? Is that a thing? Help. Okay, I'm going to watch Inception while I watch this YouTube video while I do a YouTube video. Okay, that's the old Apple Pencil. What's supposed to pop up? I don't understand. Oh, so frustrating. Nothing. Nothing's coming up. Raise your hand if you want to get rich. We have a few of those. Hold on. I don't have my headphones in. These are, if you haven't been able to tell from all of my content, I love The Office, as does everyone. I don't claim to be unique because of this fun fact. Rather, oh, my headphones connect to the iPad, not my phone. Here we go. Maybe? There we go. Cool. Okay, I also have this one.
It's not a pyramid scheme. It's not even a scheme per se.
And this one.
No. How is this not a pyramid scheme?
And this one.
It sounds like a get-rich-quick scheme.
Yes, thank you. You will get rich quick. We all will.
I love it. Interesting. Well, it just came out of the package, so it should work. I think I'll plug it into the wall for best results. Because that's what I do when I let my phone die every day and my boyfriend gets very upset with me. Time will tell. Stay tuned. Oh no, Lori. Oh no, we can't be friends now. I have this weird thing where, and it doesn't make any sense because I have like friends with British accents. I love the British accent actually. But I can't watch TV where people have British accents. It's like too distracting for me. And so I've never been able to get into that version of The Office because I can't pay attention. And I don't know why. It's so weird. And again, it doesn't make any sense, but such is life, you know? Okay, I'm giving up on the iPad for now. I'll probably play around with it once I'm done here. But for now, the pencil isn't working, so we give up. Just gotta roll over to the garbage. I'll be right back. Hi, buddy. How are you doing? Did you have a nice nap?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes, you did.
Oh, it's a big stretch. Sleepy guy. All right, friends, this has been fun. As always, I think I'm going to jump off here so I can finish my snacks, maybe watch some YouTubes. What kind of iPad did they send? I got the 10th generation. So it was basically like up to me because I was telling them I wanted to buy an iPad and they were like, oh, what one are you looking at? And so I told them 10th gen. So they're like, okay, we could send you one to try. So that's how we got here, because somebody else mentioned like the iPad Pro or something, but for the work that I need or want to use it for, I don't think it's necessary to have like anything more extravagant, because I mostly just want it for like note-taking and organization and a little bit of sketching. So exciting nonetheless, but that's kind of where we're at for today. But yes, thank you everyone for jumping on. I appreciate you all so much. And I'll be back on Monday. So Monday, I might potentially have a guest. I got to confirm with them because we haven't chatted in a couple weeks, but we had planned to go live together on Monday. I was supposed to be bringing on a life coach. So stay tuned for that. And thanks for the hangs. So take care, comb your hair. And I'll catch you in my next video. Okay, bye!